The second page of Module 1, Lesson 2's homework continues using the skills of making number bonds through 10 with a subtraction focus and then applying that knowledge to one-step word problems. In problem 4, there are several phrases that need to be completed. The first one says 16 is blank and 6. You could remind your student to fill in this answer using the say 10 method that we used in class. 16 is not 1 and 6 because 1 and 6 is 7. The 1 in the number 16 is in the tens column. Therefore, it's one group of 10. So 16 is 10 and 6. 11 is 10 and 1. 18 is blank and 10. Well, the 10 is already there and it is represented with the 1 in the number 18. This time they want you to put the ones column first. We don't want to put 10 and 10 because 18 is not 10 and 10. 10 and 10 is 20. 18 is 8 and 10. It's important for the kids to learn that the addends can be reversed. 18 is 8 and 10. It is also 10 and 8. Moving on to number 5. Mr. Avakian put a stack of 10 paper plates on the table for a party. He also put 8 big plates of food. How many plates were there in all on the table? Show your thinking using words, math drawings, or a number sentence. It's important for our students to be able to show us how they got their answer. I like to have them underline the important pieces of information in the problem. So Mr. Avakian put a stack of 10 paper plates on the table for a party. He also put 8 big plates of food. How many plates were there in all on the table? So I am going to circle how many plates were there in all on the table. That's the question we need to remember to answer. So how can we show our work? Well, if Mr. Avakian put 10 paper plates on the table, those are plates, so we better put a 10. And 8 big plates of food, there's more plates, so we better put an 8. If we want to know how many plates there were in all, that means we're going to add them all up together and figure out what the total is for the number of plates there were all together. That's one way that you can show a number sentence so that the teacher knows how you got to the answer to solve the problem. You could also use a math drawing. You could show a 10 frame. You don't have to draw it out. You can just use dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then showing 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you could add them all together to get your answer. Remember that 10 frames have 5 across the top and 5 across the bottom in order to make the entire 10. Lastly, since it is a word problem, I think it's important for the students to answer the problem using words. So the question we circled was, how many plates were there in all on the table? There were blank plates on the table. doing this, we have read the problem, we've drawn the problem, and we've written an answer, and we've used all three of the strategies they've asked to show how we got the answer. The last problem is kind of fun. It asks you to find out how many ice cream cones that Mr. Passerini handed out. Mr. Passerini handed out 10 vanilla, 2 chocolate, and 8 strawberry ice cream cones. How many ice cream cones did, it says she, but it should say he, hand out in all? Show your thinking using words, math drawings, or a number sentence. Again, it's important for them to underline the important details. Mr. Passerini handed out 10 vanilla, 2 chocolate, and 8 strawberry ice cream cones. We'll circle the question. How many ice cream cones did he hand out in all? Because it's not art class, I always tell the kids, use letters. You don't have to spend a lot of time drawing. So for vanilla, we can just use V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For chocolate, we can use C. 1, 2. And for strawberry, we can use S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many ice cream cones did he hand out in all? We can even use an equation to show our work. We could have 10 plus 2 plus 8. Take a look at that. In order to solve that problem, you can actually find a 10. Here you go, right here. 2 and 8 is 10. So there's one 10 and another 10. So this 10 plus this 10 will give you the answer that goes here. Again, it is a word problem, so we should go ahead and answer in words. How many ice cream cones did he hand out? He handed out blank ice cream cones. Period. Read, draw, write. Those are the strategies we use to solve these kinds of problems.